let's start it off with a segment that just, it didn't get better, but it got a little bit easier, and that is our horrible movie of the week.
What?
Do we have a sound effect for this one yet?
We do, but I don't like it anymore. People were
Well-
telling me that they hate me personally for using that sound effect.
Well, use it anyway.
All right.
So, and this one is in, and this is why I say it was a little better this week. This one comes in from the listener, Sam. Thank you very much for submitting some suggestions. I've already taken your advice and taken that leap of doom, per se, to watch the movie Antiviral. And now this is more like, when you have a Band-Aid and it's been on your knee too long and you know it's got to come off. When you rip it off yourself, it just kind of hurts a little more. But when somebody just does it and just gets it done and over with, it makes it a little better. So this week I watched Antiviral. It had starred the kid from, actually, funny enough, X-Men First Class, the guy who played Banshee. He was also in Contraband, a Mark Wahlberg movie. So, yeah.
So he's no stranger to sci-fi.
Yeah, and I got a problem even calling this movie sci-fi. And so this movie, it's really about people are so obsessed with celebrities that they even want their illnesses.
Fun.
Yes. So
Because who doesn't want to be ill?
Yeah, so people pay money to get infected with celebrity viruses. So let's just get right into it. This isn't really a review of the movie. It's just, some of the weird things that were, there was weird foreskin references in the movie. Didn't quite get it. So that was eerie silence pretty much throughout the movie. Like there's like people sitting in a waiting room and they decide to just let you sit there and be silent for 30 seconds, and it's just really awkward, and it's like, why are you doing this? This adds nothing of cinematic value to what you're doing. So yeah, don't do that. And apparently not only do they want their illnesses, they also want the celebrity STDs. So
well, that's an illness, right? So
one guy's like, I want this chick's herpes on this side of my lip because it would be like she kissed me there.
Okay.
Not very good. Apparently, eating food that is grown from cells of celebrities is a thing in this movie.
Isn't that kind of like trying to be cannibalistic? Like, normally it wouldn't be, but because our DNA goes all over the place, but if that's your intention, is to essentially eat their cells.
Yeah, pretty weird. That's say the least. And now throughout this movie, I get that they're trying to give us some symbolism, like we elevate celebrities too high. They're kind of people to greed, all this stuff. But see, here's the thing. I don't think that whoever's making this movie knows that he's trying to do symbolism. So it all just comes through confusing and stupid. And like every wall in the movie is white. I don't know. Maybe that means something. Every wall.
It's funny that you mentioned that you don't think that he actually knows. Because I was going to ask you, obviously that they're trying to get some kind of message across. Did any of these weird oddities that they mentioned work for the movie, make sense for the movie, or is it just there?
Nah, it just seems to be there. It's like, here, we're going to make this movie, and it just doesn't work. I'm sorry. It's just... towards the end of the movie, the main character starts sniffing and drinking blood, so it gets really weird. Really, really weird.
Sniffing blood?
Yeah, sniffing blood. Sniffing it. So
like a fine wine, perhaps?
I wish it was kind of like that. It was just a really weird, awkward moment. And if you were going for awkward moments in a movie, this one had a lot of them. So, yeah. I'm just going to go ahead and give it a score because it doesn't deserve one, but it's going to get 1.5 Chewbacca chainsaws. It's
1.5?
1.5.
How do we even do that? Like, you keep giving me these halves.
Just play one sound effect. And there you go. There's 1.5 right there. 1 Chewbacca and a half. No chainsaw at the end, and you really don't want to deprive Chewbacca of his chainsaw. That just makes him angry. So watch out, director.
This does not seem wise for us to be throwing Chewbacca doubly into a bad movie and not giving him a chainsaw.
It's not a good recipe. Not at all. But yeah, let's move on to things that actually, are like cool, and the reason we do this show. I mean, I should actually say this. If you have a horrible movie of the week, go ahead and send it to me at Words for My Face on Gmail, comments down below, Twitter at Words for My Face, or Google Plus. Please. Again.
All right. No desperation there.
No desperation there at all. But thank you again, listener Sam. We appreciate the movies.